Hey everyone, this is Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, and welcome back to the channel. On this channel, we cover all things DX, contesting, and portable operations. So in today's video, I want to share with you a new logging program that I've been trying out, World Radio League. It's a cloud-based, gamified logging software, and it's really good actually for being so new. It's definitely got some features it needs to implement and fine tune, but overall, it seems to be a pretty stable platform. It's got huge adoption in the Parks on the Air programs. For those guys that do POTA, I use it for both POTA and Worldwide Flora and Fauna. Although it's lacking a lot on Worldwide Flora and Fauna. Although they tell me Flora and Fauna is coming, we'll believe it when we see it. But they promise it's coming. They got to put all their development time on POTA. It's such a big beast that everything else kind of falls behind a little bit. Although I like to see it on Worldwide Flora and Fauna, they really narrow down their contesting and make it a little bit easier for us people that chase DX. Yeah, it's all good to focus on POTA, but there's so much more to amateur radio than just Parks on the Air. I gotta say it. I used to be a big Parks on the Air person. Not so much anymore. I still do it, but it doesn't rule my amateur radio days. So in today's video, what I want to cover here, how to activate a Worldwide Flora and Fauna location using World Radio League as your logging software. In past videos, I showed you how to use it with Polo, but then today, I'm going to show you how to use it with World Radio League. So let's go and get the demo up on the screen here. All right, so we're going to simulate in this video us getting a Worldwide Flora and Fauna park up on the air, or Worldwide Flora and Fauna location up on the air. Now, one thing to keep in mind for all us Worldwide Flora and Fauna folks, World Radio League, as it sits today, early February 2025, very POTA focused. Again, that's where mass adoption is. So that's going to get a majority of the development time. Like it or not, POTA right now rules the ham radio world. Now, the park example we're going to use is a dual activating park. So it does POTA and Worldwide Flora and Fauna. So just follow along and you should have no problem getting your Worldwide Flora and Fauna activation started using World Radio League as your software or your service for logging. Now, keep in mind, it has some major deficiencies compared to Polo as it sits in early February. You can't spot to Worldwide Flora and Fauna where you can with Polo. And again, it's very focused on Parks on the Air. I don't even think the Parks on the Air spotting spots outside of the World Radio League tool. I think it's all self-contained. So I don't think it does any external spotting at all. I may be wrong there, but that's what I think. Anyway, let's go to our demo. We're going to go ahead and create a brand new logbook here by clicking on Create New Logbook. And you can choose POTA activation if you wish, or just do a new logbook. You can put your park here, the Fundy Biosphere, that's where we're at. Should go out and find it. If it doesn't, then you can just go and put the park number in, or click on Find My Park. I know the number is Charlie Alpha 0024, and there it is there. And there's all the information. It looks it all up. Click on, I'm not gonna put my frequency and mode in just yet. I could put sideband if I'm gonna work sideband. I'm gonna click on start logging. So we're not ready to go yet. Not ready to call CQ just yet. We have to click on the little gear settings icon up here and add our Worldwide Flora and Fauna reference, which is going to be Victor Echo Fox 0024. There you go. And that's really, you can put all these other settings if you got them in there, like I got it set up for home right now, but you can put all your other settings in here if you want. Click on Save Settings, and that's pretty much it. Now, again, keep in mind, it doesn't do any spotting for Worldwide Flora and Fauna. I don't know how long it'll be until they get it set up. All you need to do with Flora and Fauna is set your call sign frequency and the Flora and Fauna reference. The Flora and Fauna spotting tools are smart enough to see the Flora and Fauna reference number, for example, VEFF 0024 in the comments of the cluster spot, and auto-populate it to the Flora and Fauna spotting page. POTA, I don't think, does that. I don't think you can actually put a POTA number in the comments on the cluster and have it auto-populate to POTA. I don't know if that does it or not. I never really tried it. I don't think it does, though. But that's really all it's to it. So there is no There is no spotting. There's no other capabilities. So let's go ahead and you can put your log in here. So let's say you're all done now and you want to export your log. It's really, really simple. Just go back to the settings here and you click on export VEF, the VEFF log or GFF or whatever your flora and fauna, and the POTA, and there you have it. You can upload your POTA logs to POTA and then email your flora and fauna logs to your log manager, your country. There you have it, folks. Simple. How to activate a flora and fauna location using World Radio League logging service. Again, it's not a software where you can download, so I don't know what you'll do if you have no internet. Probably a little screwed there, but I don't think they have an offline version. I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. We'll see you guys in a future video. We'll cover more on World Radio League, polo, contesting, DX chasing.